On this week's Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine, Bob goes to Lake Norman, located just outside of Charlotte, North Carolina. Today he will be striper fishing with Captain Greg Price with Fish On, Lake Norman Fishing Guide Service. Also on this week's show, we feature a South Carolina certified snapper recipe. All this and a whole lot more. And it all begins right now.
Beautiful right there. What I thought initially, he might have been a jay. Fish on. Doubled up, man. You want me to get that? Let me get that. I'll tell you what, I'm going to let this one, whatever is on that one, let me get this one out of your way. Well, folks, listen, we are fishing up Lake Norman Way out of Denver, North Carolina with Craig Price of Fish On Guide Service. And we are hybrid and striper fishing today. This is my first trip up here, man. Craig, I'll tell you what, on that ugly stick, I'm fishing on credit.
Oh
man, you got him on there?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, all right, good to go.
We got one of those blue hybrids with whiskers on it.
Now, there are a lot of blue catfish up in this area?
There are. This time of year, there's a lot of them.
Look at that, I still got something on his rod.
Yeah, something, we're going to have to try to get him out of there. He's wrapped around
That's okay.
something. Yeah, we got one of these twirlers on.
Listen, man, I'll tell you what. Catfish fillets for lunch. Golly.
Yeah, and these are good eating size, too.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Wow.
But yeah, I think these blue cats are up in here spawning.
Now, look, you've been guiding up in this part 15, 16 years, right?
Correct.
Now, what is the best day you've ever had on this lake?
The best day? Probably, as far as catching stripers and hybrids, probably 75 fish day.
Yeah. Here, I got your rod.
And the spring is a good time. You know, there's a lot of days you can make your whole day before the sun gets up. Good.
You need this. There you go. Yeah.
But this bite up here, with all the big rain events we've had a big influx of water through the system.
Right.
It's actually starting to clear up a little bit, and the flow has decreased substantially. But we've had some 30, 40 fish days here.
Wow. Just
in the last week or two.
Now, what's the best time to come up here and fish with you?
You know, spring and fall, you got to say, are the best, but honestly, I mean, we catch fish year round.
Yeah.
I can't seem to get him to open his mouth and get these. There we go.
You need my pliers?
No, sir, I've got them.
You got them? Okay.
We catch fish year round. The hybrid striper fishery is really good in the wintertime.
Right. Got it. You're free.
And one good thing about this system is it's just one lake after another.
Right.
I mean, we're actually looking at the Lookout Shoals Dam up here. You want me to put him back?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Catch and release of the day. Yeah, man.
All right. Let me get these other ones in. Fish on.
Fish on, brother. Yeah. Now, listen. When your clients come here, do they actually have they fished before, or is this kind of an introductory thing for them?
Well, I get all skill levels.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
Okay,
all
great.
skill levels.
This is a little bit nicer fish, I think.
And so that's That's a big bass.
That's a bass. Okay.
And that's what I was talking about. I mean, it's a diverse fishery.
Yeah, look at that.
You might catch 4 or 5 species sitting in one spot.
Yeah, man.
That's a nice largemouth.
Yeah. Yeah, but I know what to do with these.
I'll get out of the way.
I can do this. Man, he was hungry this morning, wasn't he?
And you know, we've got spotted bass in the lake now, and it's good to see a largemouth.
Yeah, look at that. Nice, healthy fish. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, Mr. Bass. Listen, man, we'll be catching you somewhere down the road on another show. Huh? There we go. All right, get on back down in there. That's it, man.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Good
Bob,
job.
I'm telling you, man. Awesome.
That's what we need.
Well, listen, folks, I will tell you that if you want to go to bobredfern.com and go to Bob's Top 16, you'll find Craig and his guide service are there. And again, call him, touch base with him, email him, just from when you want to take you and the family fishing, okay? This guy is a great guy to spend the day with. He's just really personable, okay, as you can see on camera today. And he really takes his time. So if you're a novice or you just love to come catch fish and you want to do it, you're coming out of Charlotte or you're coming out of someplace you don't get a chance to do it very often, right here, Lake Norman, right here in your own backyard in North Carolina, folks. All right, man. Wait, look at that. See, I wasted enough time. You already got it in the water.
Coming up, more striper fishing from Lake Norman. Plus, later, we'll take you to the Sportsman's Table for another great recipe.
T-minus 7, 2, 5. We have liftoff.
I got scar tissue there. Same thing with any dent or dings on this truck. They all got a story about what happened to them.
It was raining. There was only one way out. I could feel the barbed wire was just digging into the paint.
2 bulls were fighting. Bam, hit the truck. Try explaining that to your insurance company.
Another ding, another scratch. It would just be another chapter in the story.
Every scar tells a story, and you can tell a lot more stories when your truck is a Chevy Silverado, the most dependable, longest-lasting, full-size pickups on the road.
New Berkley Fireline Ultra 8. It's rounder, smoother, and 4 times more abrasion resistant than original Fireline. That means you catch more fish. Ultra 8 features 8 braided strings heated to molecularly bind individual fibers. It lays well on the spool, and is prior to going through your guide. Expect 10% longer casts and superb knot strength.
New Fireline Ultra 8, and you thought Fireline couldn't get any better.
On South Carolina waters, it is very critical to keep a proper lookout when operating a watercraft. Boats do not have turn signals or brake lights, and the operator needs to have a 360-degree radius around him he is observing.
For 50 years, Ranger has led the way in innovative, high-performance designs, and we're raising the bar again with a bold new flagship line, the Ranger Z Comanche L Series. These rigs are custom crafted with a passion for perfection and loaded with more features and advantages to deliver domination at every level. The next generation Ranger L Series. Celebrate a legacy, 50 years in the making.
Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine is brought to you today by Chevrolet, the official vehicle of Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine. By the South Carolina Department of Agriculture. By South Carolina, it's a matter of taste. By Paddington Seed, the leader in outdoor forage products. By Browning, the best there is. And by South Carolina Embroidery and Screen Printing. Chevrolet presents Bob's Top 16 Outdoor Destination of the Week, a look at the best hunting and fishing destinations in the United States. Each week, Chevrolet will feature a new hunting or fishing destination in conjunction with Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine and Bob's Top 16. Our featured destination is Lake Winnipesaukee in New Hampshire. For the dedicated bass angler, there are few places in the United States better than central New Hampshire's 45,000-acre Lake Winnipesaukee, especially when the lovesick spawning bass move into gravel-bottom bars, coves, and flats. In addition to smallmouth bass fishing, Lake Winnipesaukee has a surprisingly good largemouth bass fishery as well. Smallmouths are more numerous, but largemouths up to 8 pounds have been recorded. Fishing is good from spring into late summer. Accommodations and marinas with quality guides abound. For more information on one of New Hampshire's best-kept outdoor secrets, visit them online at winnipesaukee.com. For more destinations, be sure to visit bobredfern.com and click on the Bob's Top 16. And to get to your next destination, go online at chevy.com.
Oh man, let me get. Oh man, come on, don't get in.
We got stuff everywhere.
Yeah, man, we got rods, we got stuff. Let me see if I can go to the front of the boat and get him up here. Oh, don't do that.
What do I need to do?
I think we're okay, man. I think I got him free.
You're the man.
For the rod.
You are the man.
Yeah. We get out of this wake from this boat that just passed us.
That was nice of them.
Mm-hmm. Oh man. Yes, sirree. Lake Norman hybrids. Yeah, nice little hybrid right there. Look at that. Here, hang on.
All right.
We just got all kinds of accoutrements around here. Now, Bo, be careful. Don't let him spit that hook out. Yes, sir.
Well,
calm down there, Mr.
Easy,
Fish.
Junior.
Calm down.
All right, we got you now, buddy.
You know, it's turned out to be really a great day. I mean,
it really
gosh,
is. Yeah, this is
starting out from the 40s. Let me see that fish, man. I'll tell you what, he is. Yeah. Okay, that's about a good 17 plus fish right there. We let him go back. Somebody else can catch it. There we go.
Right on.
Yes,
Same
sir.
rod.
Man, awesome. See,
I wasn't
I'm telling
expecting
you.
to catch fish today.
I'm kind of liking this, huh?
I tell you,
Here,
man.
you invite me to your backyard. I'm putting you on fish. Man, look at that.
You're the kind of host I like.
Ah, man. Woohoo.
He shook his head there for a minute. This may have some stripes on him.
Ah, that'd be a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe he
he's
does.
a little bit higher rate of speed here.
Yeah. Yes, sir. That's what we're looking for right here. Just when we were getting ready to move. Ain't that the way it always goes?
There you go. Nice little hybrid.
Whoa,
Here, let me get him up out of there for you.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Now they're running a tagging program on these hybrids. The Wildlife Resources Commission. So if we get one that's got a yellow tag in it, that's a swimming $100 bill.
Yeah, there we go. Oh man, the swimming $100 bill. You know, these are great eating fish as well. Okay, but we're going to release them.
Really good fighters.
Yeah, they are. Well done, man. I'm telling you, man. You styling and profiling this
morning. We're on the board. Maybe we'll sit here for another minute or two.
Yeah.
It's really about...
You know, like I always say, never leave fish to find fish.
That's right. And it's hard to be patient.
I know.
But...
especially when the camera's rolling.
That's right, that's right. When the clock's running and the camera's rolling. But sometimes it's all about when they swim by you.
That's true.
Especially up here in the river.
Stay tuned after commercial break. We head to the Sportsman's Table for a South Carolina certified snapper recipe.
I was really fortunate to be raised in a family with a strong outdoor heritage. We've been farming and hunting land that's been in our family since the Revolutionary War. Being good stewards of the land and wildlife and passing that on to future generations has always been part of our heritage. My grandfather created a company based on these values, and 70 years later, Pennington is still guided by these principles. This culture and these values are reflected in all of our products. Let us help you create your own outdoor legacy.
The Old 96 District in South Carolina is nestled in the western corner of the state and is a haven for fishing enthusiasts. South Carolina's freshwater coastline wraps around 84,000 acres of water, including Lakes Greenwood, Russell, and Thurman. Experience the incredible outdoor adventures, arts, culture, history, and heritage of Abbeville, Edgefield, Greenwood, and Lawrence, and McCormick counties. Plan your next outdoor outing in South Carolina's Old 96 District, a part of the South Carolina freshwater coast.
Navigational lights. They're not to help you see better at night, they're to help other boaters see you. State law requires that you turn on your navigational lights during times of low visibility and from official sunset to official sunrise.
Take a moment to think about the food you buy and eat. Is it fresh? I mean really fresh. Or is it shipped from a grower hundreds or even thousands of miles away? Well, here in South Carolina, we celebrate fresh, locally grown food and unforgettable meals with family and friends. So, choose food that's rooted right here. Choose certified SC grown. It's a matter of taste.
The Sportsman's Table is brought to you by the South Carolina Department of Agriculture. Whether you live in South Carolina or out of state, be sure to buy South Carolina grown meats, vegetables, and fruits. Make sure your food is South Carolina certified. It's a matter of taste.
We're here at Chai Blossom Cafe in beautiful Pawleys Island, South Carolina, and this week we have the sous chef here at Chai Blossom, and that's Katie Munnerlin. She is really got a great fish recipe for us, and so Katie, thank you for being a guest.
Thank you for having me again.
It's good to see you. Let's get started with this wonderful fish recipe. And that looks like snapper.
It is.
Oh, awesome.
It's local snapper, so we're going to do just salt and pepper on the snapper.
Okay. Got to doctor it up just a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do both sides.
Now, I will have to say, too, you have been on our show before. It's been a few years. You graduated from the college, and you are now a chef, which is great. Okay, and you got a job here at Chai Blossom. That's great. Okay.
Okay. All right. This is going to be our veg. We're doing zucchini, sweet corn, and heirloom tomatoes.
Oh, wow.
So we're going to olive oil this pan.
And the fish smells good. Yeah. Now, how long are you going to let the snapper?
You just want to sear it. Pop it in the oven when you're done if you want to get it done all the way, or you can cook it all the way. It depends on how
I got you.
How you want to do it. We're going to saute some garlic in this pan.
Okay, the spice of life right there.
Get it fragrant. Don't overcook it. Never want to overcook garlic.
It's fragrant.
It's fragrant.
I can smell it.
Okay. Gonna add a handful of zucchini.
Oh, wow.
Cook that for a second.
Fresh zucchinis, certified SC. Now, is this something that you all serve up here at the restaurant?
We do. It's usually our fish of the day that we serve. So the fish changes from day to day, depending on what we can get. So, okay. Now we're gonna add some corn.
Oh, wow. And folks, if you'd like to get a copy of Katie's recipe, just log on to bobredfern.com and go to the Sportsman's Table. Look at that, heirloom tomatoes.
Oh, so much color. It's so fresh. Such a good, nice,
it is.
Fresh dish recipe. So,
you know, one of these days I'm going to get a certificate from one of you, chef, and that I can flip food like you can. Okay, without dumping it on the floor, huh?
Sometimes we do dump it on the floor.
There must be a special class. There you go. Okay.
You don't want to overcook it. You want your veggies a little crisp.
Yeah.
The zucchini's already a little soft anyway, so you don't want to overcook it. Yes. It's a really good transition dish from winter to spring to summer.
Yeah,
so fresh and really good.
Here at Chai Blossom, you guys are always about fresh.
Yes, absolutely. We're always changing our menu to go with the season and what's available, herbs, veggies. Okay, now you're just gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper.
Okay. All right, Katie, we're almost there.
Yep. Just gonna lay the fish right on top of the veg.
Snapper in the spring.
Oh no, look at
snapper anytime.
I know.
Now this sauce is a special sauce that you made?
Yes, it's just a tarragon cream sauce.
Okay.
A little bit of white wine, chicken stock, salt, pepper, garlic, dried tarragon.
Oh my goodness.
And we're just going to put that around the dish.
Wow.
And that's all there is to it.
You've not lost your touch.
Okay.
That is great.
Yep.
Well, thank you very much for
Yes,
being a guest
thank
this
you so
week.
much for having me.
Well, it's always a pleasure.
Yeah.
And folks, listen, if you'd like to experience more great food like we had today on the Sportsman's Table, come on down to 85 Causeway Drive, Pawleys Island, South Carolina, Chai Blossom Cafe. And this young lady will probably be in the back, and she'll be fixing a lot of the menu that you're going to be able to eat when you come down here. Or go online at certifiedscgrown.com and see what's fresh on your menu. We'll be right back here next week on another great recipe on the Sportsman's Table.
To find out more information on food that's fresher and tastier, go online at certifiedscgrown.com. Buy certified South Carolina grown products. It's a matter of taste.
Start down in Port Royal with a basket of fresh oysters every bit as good today as they were back when Papa showed you how to eat them. Then to McClellanville for some fresh caught shrimp. Nice big ones you can just about hide behind. Toss in a few crabs that you pick up in Marl's Inlet, and by the time you get to Little River, you've got a seafood feast that tastes like South Carolina. Carolina caught, Carolina bought. Thanks y'all for keeping it local.
For generations, anglers from across the globe have put their trust in Abu Garcia. Because out here on the water, we know our science is your religion. Fish like a fanatic with the latest generation of Revo. Featuring up to 24 pounds of max drag. Designed for leverage and power. Built on corrosion resistance and comfort. World-class adventure awaits with Revo. Abu Garcia for life.
I got scar tissue there. Same thing with any dent or dings on this truck. They all got a story about what happened to them.
It was raining. There was only one way out. I could feel the barbed wire was just digging into the paint.
Two bulls were fighting. Bam, hit the truck. Try explaining that to your insurance company.
Another ding, another scratch. It would just be another chapter in the story.
Every scar tells a story, and you can tell a lot more stories when your truck is a Chevy Silverado, the most dependable, longest-lasting, full-size pickups on the road.
Southern Woods Plantation. The name itself conjures up images of a time gone by. A time of towering pines, mule-drawn wagons, and covey after covey of bobwhite quail. Southern Woods Plantation has been chosen as one of the top 6 hunting destinations in America. They offer great hunting, comfortable lodging, wonderful food, and world-class dogs. Southern Woods Plantation, where the past can still be experienced today. Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine, brought to you today by the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources. Life's just better outdoors. By Shakespeare's Ugly Stik GX2 Rod. Ugly Stik, America's strongest, most sensitive rod. By Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. By Browning Ammunition. Browning, the best there is. And by Southern Woods Plantation, a place where the grandeur of times past can still be experienced today.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you ride all the way up here to watch me fight fish.
Well, listen, I tell you what, I'm just glad we finally got here.
There we go.
Come on now, don't be getting in the engine over here now. Don't do that. Don't do that.
There you don't cooperate.
Yeah, he
he's
is.
coming back around.
Yeah. He's got, this one may be...
you want that one down? Yeah, I think they want a little more.
He's got a little bit of spirit to him.
Yeah, that's a better fish.
Mm-hmm. We'll let everybody out here get a peek at him. Don't be getting them... Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's okay. You okay?
I didn't get the barb. Well, we got got my hand on the leader.
Okay, well, dang, man, I'm telling you.
You good? I mean, I might not be able to find out if I got the same skill level you do.
No, you do.
Luckily, I was going to say he was cutting me a break. He went for the bank, but now he's coming back through all the traffic.
You just gonna have to thread the needle.
He's coming back through all the traffic.
Well, take him up to the front. Let him have line and go on across him. That's the secret. There you go.
Yeah, he's under that one, but I think I'm going to get him.
You want me to lift it up?
If you would.
Go ahead, man. Let's dance.
Sorry.
No, man. Listen. At this point, we've caught big catfish, big blues, big largemouth bass, striped bass. That's what I'm talking about.
Little hybrid. We'll take him.
Yeah.
Like to see one of them yellow tags in him.
Yeah, the $100 tag.
That $100 bill.
No. You know the only thing I ever won in my life?
What?
Is a hard time. Okay? No lotteries, no nothing else. Is a hard time. Here, let me get down there and get the fish.
I won a weed eater one time.
Did you really? Oh my gosh. Oh, don't do that. We're just gonna take your picture. I just don't want that fusion circle hook in my hand. No, sir, I don't. I don't. If you would just let me. Ow!
Them little ones are.
Man, he is. I get it, buddy. I get it. Okay. I know. All right, just wear it down. There we go. See, I told you it wasn't that bad. There you go, man.
Yeah, pretty work.
Yeah. Woohoo! See, I told you. We're just gonna let you go. See, look at that. Was it that bad? No. Huh? It wasn't that bad, and there's another fish back there. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that rod bent?
It
I didn't
did.
even see it. It was behind.
He smoked it. Well, he ain't on there now. That's okay. Fishing on credit, but man, did he smoke it. You know, Craig, they just coming in spurts.
Yeah.
You know, it'll be about a 15, 20-minute lull. Then here they come again. So there's action. And that's the great thing about coming up here with a guide like Craig. He'll put you on whatever you want to catch, okay? I mean, there's just such a, I'll say it, plethora of species of fish up here. And you know, it's just about reeling them in. That's what folks come for. And that's what I like doing, okay?
There he goes.
Fish on, Craig, fish on.
Lake Norman.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. All right, let me see if I can work this magic one more time here.
Yeah, now we'll see skill or luck.
Yeah. Well, folks, listen, we've had a great time up here today. As we always like to say each and every week, the outdoors is my passion. I want it to be yours too. And I know Craig Price wants you to do that same thing with Fish on Guide service while I'm reeling in this fish. Craig, listen, folks want to reach out to you. Again, they can go to our website, but they can also give you a call, right?
That is correct.
Oh, man.
704-996-0946.
North Carolina, we love you. Mm-hmm.
All right. Tell you what, you going to get him?
I think I can get him up here. Yeah, man. Look at that.
All right, well, get out of the way.
Got him. Got him right there.
We caught one on a different rod.
There we go. Folks, that's our show for this week. From Denver, North Carolina and Lake Norman. Again, we'll be right back here next week with another great episode of Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine. You the best, man. You are the best.
Enjoyed it.
All right.
Glad we got to bend some rods.
Oh,